Welcome. This is a map for the Western Youth Network in partnership with ASU, and it's focusing on the Community Behavioral Health Integration Initiative. This map is a relationship map. It's using bivariate maps, and all bivariate maps are is when you combine two variables and show their relationship with each other. The other maps just focused on one variable. These are combining two and showing the patterns related between them. This is similar to the other tabbed map. Each tab contains a map with description information that you can explore. Here's a brief video of social determinants of health diagrams. So on the top you have your tabs, and these three lines, you would select those to see the different map options. So for instance, the second tab rather, poverty and households without vehicles is the first map. Here's a description of the different variables, and the bottom in this left screen is the legend, which is the most important. This is a different legend than the other ones, and this grid of colors is what you need to use to understand the distribution and the patterns associated with the county. So for instance, this darkest census tract is showing more poverty and less vehicles, whereas this lightest color is showing less poverty and more vehicles. And this map is interactive as well. You can select the census tract and get information. So this darkest one, if we select it, population with poverty status is 100%, while households without vehicles is 7.79%. And here's the reference numbers just for information with total population and total number of households. So you can compare the distribution of these two variables. So here in Vilas, we have a high rate of poverty and then a low rate of households without vehicle. So if we look at the legend, we see that it's in between more poverty and less poverty, but they have more vehicles. So another example, we can select this third map, the fourth tab, Social Security and food stamps. Here's another description. We scroll down, so this turquoise is showing more Social Security, less food stamps, while the orange is showing less Social Security and more food stamps. So for instance, here in Vilas, we have the orange color. So household receiving Social Security is about 30%, while households receiving food stamps is about 12%. Whereas in Blowing Rock, we have this turquoise color. So it's households receiving Social Security, almost 48%, while households receiving food stamps is almost 4%. So here again, you can just see the differences within the community and within the county. So again, if you want to see the other maps, select this option that has the three lines. There's a drop-down menu, and all of these are bivariate maps. The other tab map had a section where there was map core point location data. This map does not have point location data. It's all relationship maps. So for instance, this last one, employed population and poverty, select that and it'll come up. Scroll down to the legend. So we have this green showing more employees and more poverty, while the white is showing less employees and less poverty. So again, we have this census tract that's the darkest. So employed population, 75%, while the population also has 100% poverty status. This pop-up also has a description of what the census has classified as working status. So there's a census definition, and this pop-up also includes the reference information of the total population. So we can compare this census tract to the census tract of Blowing Rock. So when we select this white census tract, it shows that the employed population is 54%, while the population with poverty status is 98.52%. And this map, like the other ones, is interactive because you can select the tracks, zoom in, and zoom out. A default zoom, and to find my location. And then this bottom right corner is an overview map. And that's like the one that was in the first interactive map. It just shows your relation to the state and the surrounding states. So feel free to explore this map and select the different tabs and see the distribution within the Watauga County.